scallop edge stitch on the sewing machine is not only a simple but also a fun and creative way to add a unique detailing to garments, accessories and home decor items. In this tutorial I'm sewing a scallop edge stitch on the hems of the Tilly and the Buttons Marnie blouse shoulder ruffle. You could also try this on the Lyra shirt dress, the hem of a Mabel dress, or on the flounced sleeve hems of an indigo smock. The sewing machine featured is the Janome DKS 100 Special Edition sewing machine. Different models will vary, so make sure to check your sewing machine's manual to see if your machine can sew a scallop stitch. Grab your fabric, thread and sewing machine and let's get started. Depending on your fabric, you may wish to stabilise it to make cutting and sewing the scallops a little easier. If your fabric is on the lightweight side, you might find sewing with 2 layers is better, so your fabric doesn't bunch or get sucked into the machine. You could use spray starch on your fabric pattern pieces where you'll be sewing the scallops, or cut a 1 cm or 3/8 of an inch wide strip of iron-on interfacing or tear away embroidery stabiliser in a similar weight to your fabric and apply it to the edge of your pattern piece. For my Marnie ruffles in cotton poplin, I found the best method in this instance was to sew a double folded hem on the ruffles as normal. In other words, to press the edge under by 5mm or 1/4 inch, then another 5mm or 1/4 inch. This creates a sturdy edge for your scallops to adorn. Experiment with different types of finishes on scrap fabric first to see what suits your fabric best. Turn on your sewing machine and select the scallop stitch, typically represented by a series of U-shapes sewn with zigzag stitches. You could test out adjusting the length and width of your scallops, but I found the default settings were perfect. Attach the recommended presser foot for your sewing machine. In this case, the machine foot is a multi-purpose zigzag foot which is used for general sewing. Place your fabric under the foot about 1 cm or 3/8 of an inch away from the edge, right side up. Lower the presser foot and without back tacking, begin sewing. Sew slowly to make sure you carefully guide your fabric, not pulling it through as you don't want to distort your scallops. Once you've sewn your line of scallops, it's time to trim off the excess fabric. With a sharp pair of scissors, slowly trim around your scallops, being careful not to cut through any of the stitches. It's really that simple. Now you can add this adorable scallop stitch to your me-mades. Have you tried your sewing machine's decorative stitches? Tell us in the comments and let us know if you'll be sewing scallops soon.